right off the rip on the perspective of lag shot. Fnatic, what are you seeing?
Well, we've got an immediate fight for camouflage. Zarners goes down. Excuse me, on the side of Worriers. Looks like we're about to go. Oh, never mind. Riznak taking down lag shot there. An impressive set of shots. Uh, Production is working on getting the overlay up, so just bear with us, ladies and gents. In the meantime, there we go. McPizza Party with the camouflage, getting time in the hill. I would say I would swap out with a teammate here, but right now he is doing what I would do in the interim, which is sort of just scan around. Don't reveal yourself, but scan around, look for members of Worriers, and just keep racking up that time as Worriers temporarily goes 3 down. Riznak, the last one alive till his teammates get to him, gets the assist, but Dazed Clan still racking up time here, and they're fixing to actually take this hill without Worriers even getting to touch it.
Yeah, an authoritative start from Dazed Clan as we see Rizmak try to drop into dip, gets called out by 2 members of the blue team, and now 4 down for Warriors. A nice double kill by McPizza Party. Someone brought the extra pepperoni, and Warriors try to respawn up by that yard area, but it's not enough. Where they weren't able to respawn up quickly enough to prevent Dazed Clan from securing the first hill. Warriors do get the first touch on the second point. Who is that? Yeah, that's Sangu trying to stay alive, gets the help of a teammate. Pizza Party gets taken out. Diode with a nice drop onto driveway. Camel up in 10 seconds, and no one is in the point right now as Dazed Clan drop 3 down, and Warriors are still struggling to get full map control here. Riznak, shock rifle in the hands of them. We'll switch perspective to see Sacagawea at posters, then gets taken out by a nice shot.
That's a crazy trade right there. Yeah, the transition there from the bottom mid hill to the yard hill on Solitude is always really difficult, I feel like, for a lot of teams. Especially if you get the other team all 3 down, all 4 down, they will sometimes just spawn in that perfect position. And it almost feels like that's kind of what happened here. Because Dazed Clan, they didn't get to touch this hill. So 1 hill to Dazed, 1 hill to Warriors. Both teams firing right back at each other, making this into the heavyweight match that we know that will be.
Yeah, definitely an impressive start with about a couple minutes being played here on Solitude. I do want to mention that I see Proofio's comment in chat saying that the title is not updated. Appreciate you being an engaged member here, Proofio, and we'll try to get that sorted out as soon as possible. Right now, it's a quick 3 down for Dazed Clan. Out of nowhere, Warriors have momentum now, and it's just chaos as both teams are wrestling for control of this 3rd point.
Only back on board with McPizza Party though, bringing the heat. This is a spicy pizza here as he shoots at posters. Gets the assist. 2 down currently for Warriors. Zarners trying to stay alive over at Snipe side. Does not succeed, however. 3 down for Warriors now. Aesthetic Bra is going to get the touch on this hill. But the Caster's Curse comes in. Dio takes him out from ledge.
Yeah,
Diode here, I kind of feel like he needs to get a little more damage, and then once his team is up, get out into blue, stop them from getting too much time here. And sure enough, the fly on the wall technique comes in. 2 down for Dazed Clan. Diode pushing into blue. But maybe not quite as fast as he needed to. Because yes, he's taking out this hill person, but now they didn't break Dazed Clan's setup at Snipe. He needed the rest of his team to take out Sacagawea over at Snipe spawn. Because so long as Sacagawea has stayed alive here, he has a perfect angle onto that hill. He can just rain down damage pretty much uncontested.
Yeah, how many times have we said don't get averaged, or you said don't get averaged while casting an HRL? For me,
Absolutely.
right now, I'm just thinking about the mental game, just to stay disciplined with your life right now. Dazed Clan doing a great job of doing what Sacagawea is doing, is just not getting averaged, even though they drop to the bottom mid. Now picks up that green gun, and he's getting shot up by the opposing team. They still have,
I'm confused because the Warriors had 2 players at Snipe, but they just kind of let Dazed get a good quarter chunk of time there. They just need to touch it a little bit, Dazed Clan, in order to be next up on the board. Warriors controlling the hill right now, but Dazed Clan does have an opportunity. They have it have one good push to break this. Question is, will they be able to do it as Pizza Party gets caught out? Nice shot. They probably get caught out as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Sacagawea gets the kill, but I don't think he's going to be able to convert this. He is not going to be able to. There's no one in position. 2-1 now for Worriers.
Yeah, an amazing response by the worrying Warriors, if you will. Right now, Dazed Clan are finally getting a foothold on to this driveway point after just surrendering that third point without, like, just in a frustrating manner. Aesthetic Bra trying to get shots into the enemy, gets the assist and the slay because of a nice turn. And now Warriors on the back foot, a nice repulse jump from Sangu to stay alive and to minimize the amount of time Dazed Clan can get from this point. They should be able to get a slay onto the enemy, maybe a nice little back smack, but that headshot will do. Right now, Dazed Clan should have enough space. Oh, I just caster cursed them. I was kind of trying to say Warriors.
Maybe listening. I'm sure that guy was getting called out.
Oh, Sangu with a nice killing spree badge right there, and with the shock rifle in their hands. Let's see what they're able to do.
Absolutely. Like shot here now. Pushing into yard over with the Pizza Party, trying to stop this hill time, but I feel like this was a little bit of an ill-considered push. They kind of just went in a little bit too separated, and so they've gone now 2 down temporarily, and Warriors still putting time here on this hill. We're getting to this point number 3 coming up here very shortly. It's kind of at a point where you can't afford ill pushes like that. You kind of have to coordinate it a little bit better.
Yeah. M&K right there.
Oh yes, AKA making your neck break movement.
Right now, it's been a nice response from Warriors. I thought Dazed Clan have had some really typical, fundamental Halo setups, if you will, but Warriors are just playing some scrappy Halo off their spawns, and it's working. As Sangu is last alive, their shields are blinking, but finally recharged. Riznak and teammates spawn up from the death screens. Dazed Clan should be able to take advantage of this for a couple extra seconds on that point, but it might just be an unfortunate situation.
I love the cover
Warriors
being taken.
that play.
Aesthetic Bra right there. That just makes me happy always to see that. Even as Dazed Clan goes off or down to play your life like that, so many people will just flat out challenge in that situation, but to play the life and contest as long as possible, that always puts a smile on my face. But
It does.
Sacagawea on the cam now. Gets shots on Zarners. Zarners goes down. Pushes the hill solo. Doesn't look like Lagshot was able to get there fast enough as we see a killing frenzy out of Snagu. Going for the triple kill. Does not get it though.
Wow. Momentum on the side of Warriors as Dazed Collection at the Orlando event last year on the LVT stream. That was a great watch. Right now, Sangu gets a nice kill to start us off. A perfect and a reversal badge. This is going to set the momentum from what we see throughout this entire map too. And Warriors able to respond quickly with some nice positioning across the map.
Absolutely. And it's 3-1 here, soon to be 4-1. Yep. Is Riznak staying alive? Rotating around C, around Commando. Kind of dancing around the whole of Dazed Clan, but Dazed Clan bringing it back. Ammo in the hands of one of the players from Worriers. I didn't see the name on them. It was Zarners? We could maybe switch over to them, or maybe it was Diode. There we go. Yeah, Diode here on the board with the camo. Reveals himself though, McPizza Party. Doesn't get better when becomes close, and he's able to get cleaned up by Aesthetic Bra, so Caster's Curse still in full effect here. Dazed Clan is still in this. They are only down by 1. Sacagawea staring up at B-Rail, trying to catch out a couple of players from Warriors as we tie the game up. And just we say that, of course. 9-7 in favor of Warriors. Yeah, I don't like how we're stuck down there over at Purple Street. I wouldn't stay there by the benches. I would say let's try and get pushed up and around and get a team fight together instead of just being sort of cooped up in C like this.
I'm not sure if I like that from Pizza Party just dropping onto driveway. They still survive. Lagshot should be behind them. Lagshot gets a slay onto Diode off screen and a double kill, if I'm not mistaken. Leading the lobby with 6 slays right now. Lagshot continuing to output as much damage as they can. Decides to push the enemy, gets a double kill badge, almost a
Oh, no.
triple kill badge. Maybe he's
Accidentally
a little
meleeed his
frustrated to see
teammate,
the
but
teammate drop, but he's still there to pick up extra damage off that engagement.
Light Shot trying to make a statement here. He wants this to go to a game 5. I mean, 9 kills, almost a 10th right there. He's playing lights out, trying to make sure that we go to a game 5 here. Aesthetic Bra, though, with the camo for Dazed Clan. Let's see if we can pick up here.
Yeah, Warriors
Starters
being
picks up his own killing spree.
Warriors being a great collective unit. I feel like right now we just saw them drop when they were just isolated. That's not something I've seen too much of throughout this entire series. Lagshot's able to get another slay into Sandku, just picking them apart, just cherry picking them whenever he sees a player alone. Just decides just to push and get the slay. 4 members up at Warriors by that hologram side. Now they're playing a little bit more conservative, trying to back the enemy and not drop any lives. 22-13 is the score. 3 down for Warriors, and out of nowhere, Dazed Clan have their momentum after an unfortunate map 1.
Yeah, it's amazing how quick things can swing as Zarners with the nice one-on-one win there. But Dazed Clan, I feel like, have woken up just a little bit. They're definitely staying a little bit more together. I know the slays look a little crazy, but it's because they are running a little bit better together. They're taking these team fights and trying to catch out members of Warriors wherever they can who are isolated or out of position. And taking a look at the stats there, you can see Pizza Party. Yeah, he's got 1 kill. He has 9 assists. Sacagawea, yeah, he's got only 3 kills. He's got 5 assists. You have Aesthetic Bra with 8 kills, soon to be 10 actually. Very nicely done. 12 for Lagshot. Look at this, just catching Diode out, backing him off over to Purple Street. Sacagawea and Pizza Party pinching him out.
Yeah, great awareness from Aesthetic Bra right there, just to say, teammates, he's weak, slay him out.
Exactly. Driving the prey into the path of the hunters. Hunters, though, trying to keep Warriors in it, but we've hit the 30 kill mark. We've hit the halfway point. Yeah, if you ask Puckett, it's the halfway point. I know it's not mathematically, but this is where every single death starts to matter that much more. As wow, all of Warriors on driveway side, and all of them getting absolutely smoked by the nade from McPizza Party. 10 assists now for McPizza Party. He's picked up a few kills of his own as well. He's currently 5 and 8. Warriors, though, just now getting swarmed over in C, and they're having a real bad time.
Yeah. And right now we're just seeing that standard Halo Infinite story. Whenever a team is able to play around an objective, Warriors were able to really be coordinated, but without that objective, Dazed Clan are taking advantage of the miscommunication that the opposing team is having right now, and Riznak trying to make the most out of this lobby. Maybe it's a little too far gone now. This would be a comeback of a century if they're able to bring it back. I'm smelling something cook on the barbecue, but I won't mention that just yet, as Riznak almost gets slammed to the enemy, gets taken out at tires once again, and that lead just keeps growing in favor for the team in blue.
Yep, it does. No, I have seen comebacks of a similar type. I once saw a comeback of 49-34. Team with 34 had taken it, which was kind of insane to witness live, but I don't think we're going to see that here. Warriors, you know, as they're playing this out, just they don't need to force anything. They're up by near 20 kills here. They don't need to force a big push. They can just keep doing what they're doing. Keep shooting together and trapping out members of Warriors who they catch out of position or just not in the best place. They don't need to rush for this camo as if it was their lifeblood. They just need to play their lives, pick up the odd kill here or there. They can literally just trade out lives and make it out. But hey, Diode and Warriors saying, we're not out of this yet. Don't get complacent.
I'm gonna turn off the barbecue right now. I'm expecting Warriors to bring it within a decent competitive range. Dazed Clan did drop 4 members, but they have that cushion to work with. 45-29 is the score. Warriors continue to drop onto the death screen, and Dazed Clan just taking advantage of the unfortunate positions of the opposing
Oh,
team.
and there we go. Better turn off the barbecue.
Yeah. Caster's Curse, I guess, comes in all forms.
That it does, but 32 to 46. 46 in favor of Dazed Clan. This is kind of funny. They're in this standoff, but again, this still plays to Dazed Clan's favor. They don't have to do much of anything. Although I kind of hope they don't get in their heads they need to turtle up and C for the next 4 minutes and change. But it looks like Lagshot has his fly on the wall here. He decided, I'm not going to do that. Picks up one more kill at B pillars. Now soaring with his team over, or trying get the members of Worriers over in Cafe, but Zarner's coming up behind. Picks up one and immediately runs away with that mouse and keyboard flick. But Lagshot tracks him down, finds him, gets away with the camo too. That's kind of nuts.
Now, Lagshot saw the performance Steph Curry just had and said, you know what, I gotta top the GOAT right now.
And the AR comes out for the big sauce. Big pizza party ending it.
Perspective of Warriors as they push this sniper and goes into the hands of someone in red.
What a good guy. Riznak dropping it. The sniper for Zarners. What a good teammate. And Zarners, will he pick up this guy at top middle who's next to him? Ah, he missed the shot, but
M&K snipe. You know exactly where to put that snipe if you have an M&K player, but he's not able to utilize that too much. A nice 360 shot, but that ball goes in favor of Warriors.
And the camo player living there. That was a big battle that really needed to be won there. I wasn't sure who that was. I think it was Big Pizza Party, but to not be able to get the camo player there, that was a big misstep. So now we have Snagu with camouflage, with snipe, picking up kills at bottom middle. Where I would have gone with snipe, but hey, I guess when you're hitting the shots, you go where you damn well want to.
Even though Riznak has the ball, things are still pretty close. Dazed Clan are not dropping members until now, but McPizza Party is able to respond and slay out Riznak. A nice back smack from Sangu. The ball is played. 34-1 is the score. 2v2 on the map. Let's see what happens. The enemy in blue was taken out by a nice elbow from Warriors. This is confidence and the momentum I wanted to see from that team in red after dropping that Slayer.
Absolutely it is. And Dazed Clan, this is the thing that I was worried about them going into this. They were quite a bit more coordinated in the Team Slayer game, and that was fantastic. But now with the objective in the mix with this oddball, and this would be the case with any objective game, as Snagu picks up the double kill with the sticky, it's not just getting the slays. You now have this objective that you have to deal with in order to win this game. You can't just slay out the other team all the live long day if they're able to get a lead and then keep the ball away from you. And that DMR was so hard. It's made production switch to third person. That's how far back they got pushed. There we go. As we're back on board with Diode as they pick up the camouflage. All being shot by McPizza Party. Takes it out, but 63-1. Warriors off to a commanding start here.
Yeah, Diode with only 2 deaths right now. That's something that I want to highlight. And Sangu with only 1. Remember Diode playing against him in MM and Diode shooting my body. And I talked to him after and he was like, come on, you were holding forward. If you don't hold forward, you'd be mid-diamond, if not higher. And that always just comes to mind. And I actually learned a lot from that engagement. Diode showing out their experience right now, playing their life beautifully against the sniper at Nest, gets the help of Sangu, and those are some great plays coming out of Warriors.
Yeah, and I'm seeing Riznak here, 0 kills, but 58 seconds of ball time and counting. They're just or I'm sorry, 58 points and counting. But I'm wondering if Rizmak's going for a golden goose here.
Impressive performance from Warriors. It's going to be tough. Riznak, I just saw that. Yeah, the 0 on the scoreboard, but holding on to the oddball for 80 seconds as they're able to take round 1. And what was the key to success for Warriors there?
Well, basically they just got hold of the ball, were able to get themselves into a good setup and keep Dazed Clan from getting anywhere near them. Anytime Dazed Clan even got close, they immediately were able to rotate away and get the ball played. Now here on board with Lagshot though, picking up 1 kill, does not get the second one under Riznak. As Riznak wanted to make sure he keeps his golden goose going, but here he is, shooting section at top middle, no golden goose today. Which, by the way, if you do not know what that is, audience, that means winning the game while getting 0 kills.
Right now, Dazed Clan having a decent start to this round 1, like your prediction mentioned. Probably going to go to a round 3, but Warriors having a tough time, being as dominant as they were last round. Dazed Clan doing a better job of playing their lives, looking at those slays. They definitely need to pick it up in that slay department. Lagshot just lagging behind here. Sangu feels comfortable enough to grab the ball, even though it's a 2v2. Not the best situation, but if you have confidence, you can make it work. That ball still gets played. That's what I love to see. And Diode, the last one up. But Lagshot trying to get as much information, get shots on to the enemy. Diode gets taken out off screen, and right there, Lagshot finding their momentum and their foothold so that his team can get control of that oddball once again. Sniper in their hands.
Yeah, and he's just kind of getting caught out here. I feel like the coordination that Dazed Clan was enjoying in game number 2 has kind of gone out the window. Lagshot was sitting there with the snipe at dummy door, trying to, I feel like, figure out where Warriors was. Kind of looking at it, kind of felt like me when I'm playing solo queue. Sometimes I'm wondering, like, where is the team? Where's the other team? Where are they pushing? What are they doing? Where should I be positioning myself so I can help with this power weapon? And all I hear back is radio silence.
I don't want to do that for you in the booth right now. Riznak gets a slay on to Lagshot. No, jokes aside. It's a nice little hold from Warriors to move that ball to back green. Riznak doing the Lord's work with the objective. That's what I love to see. Just make sure you play that oddball if your team is in a tricky situation. 2 down for the team in red here. Dazed Clan should be able to push and take advantage of this, force the enemy to play the ball. But a nice slay from Sangu to the player at Big Door gets taken out in that B hole. Pizza party coming in like it's a Chuck E. Cheese celebration, and decides to just calm things down for Dazed while they get that ball at, tower and get their setup.
Now, Dazed Clan, they have the opportunity to really put a good amount of time here on the clock. But are they going to be able to coordinate this defense here? We've got Camo in the hands of Aesthetic Bra. I would want Aesthetic Bra kind of wherever he has the best visibility to as much of the map as possible. I want him to get headshots like that first, but also I wanted him to kind of more be able to spot out Warriors and blunt those pushes as they come. He made a good play of it all the same to get that kind of a headshot with Camo and snipe. I can't say no to that. That's awesome to see. But there's just better ways that could have been handled if you ask me.
Yeah, and the mental fortitude coming from both teams to keep things competitive, even if they get frustrated in the moment. A nice backsmap from Diode. They might get taken out here if they're not careful. Dazed Clan now have advantage by that oddball. Should be able to grab the lead here. And momentum on the side of Dazed Clan. Warriors, if they get taken out here, it's going to be a tricky situation for them to come back from. They do have a round of cushion, so this could go to round 3 if Dazed Clan are able to succeed here. 10-second lead in favor for the team in blue. And that oddball is moving and on its way to
How can Lagshot get the ball played here? He really needs to get this played, and he is not able to. I feel like as soon as they started losing a player, that they needed to get that ball rotating to green immediately.
Hmm. Yeah, it feels like if you're not able to play that oddball, the opposing team is able to get like 20, 30 seconds easily and uncontested right there. Not as much as 20 seconds, but enough to get them the lead 71-64 with about 3 minutes left in this round two.
Yeah, and now here we have Dazed Clan getting some scrappy time here, but they're not in a position to easily play this. And now we have Zarners working their way back around, getting the flank. Not able to get too much done, but he's got two teammates with him. Meanwhile, Aesthetic Bra is kind of on his own. I'm sorry, not Aesthetic Bra, Lag Shot, and Lag Shot goes down. But now that few seconds of scrap time that Dazed Clan is able to get is immediately reversed. But now they have another opportunity. Ammo in the hands of Aesthetic Bra. Let's see if he can find out. Oh no! The Caster's Curse really working against Dazed Clan there. And they get spot out and comboed.
Wow. Nice trade at Big Door. 3 down for Dazed Clan. Aesthetic Rock comes up off the desk. Green Warriors are just being scrappy with that time. They definitely want to end this here and now, not force it to a round 3. They can definitely do it if they take out Bra, but Bra is able to get the slay onto Dio. Sanku with the oddball once again being scrappy, and I think that's been a massive, massive, massive benefit for that team in red, just being scrappy in that King of the Hill and in that oddball. You can't really be as scrappy in the Slayer, but it's enough for them to create space in the map and finish off this game 3 in only 2 rounds. So what a performance. Looking at that scoreboard, 27 slaves from Dio leading the way in the lobby of their energy drink and locking in as Sangu gives the sniper, I believe, to Zarners, the MNK player. Aesthetic Frog gets 2 slays off screen. Sangu picks off Aesthetic Frog, shield in the hands of, who was that, Frenetic? Who was that?
Diode with the
Diode, yeah.
overshield, who got almost instantly melted.
Oof.
And Slay's going back and forth for both of these teams. That said, I'm going to make my prediction here. I feel like Worriers has the edge as far as objective games are concerned for whatever reason. I feel like they're going to take this game 4 and they're going to win this series 3-1, but hey, let's see if I get proven wrong here. Michael Jolia certainly tried to prove me wrong in so far 3 snipes. 4th one in the body. He's got his fly on the wall here, and he says, you know what, I don't feel like they should win. But I feel like we should win the series 3-2.
Everybody watching on HRL, no one wants to get, or give the bragging rights to the opposing player. A couple times that I'm able to talk to players I played against on stream, and we still keep that in mind. But locking back in, Lag Shot doing a great job moving that flag, being aggressive right at the start of this game, isn't able to move that flag farther than their hut, so this might be a return. 2v2 on the map. No, Warriors were not able to return it. Dazed Clan inched that flag closer to the cap point, and let's see if Sangu is able to take advantage of this nice positioning.
Yeah, and I don't think Snag is going to be able to get this flag stopped, but I don't think Dazed Clan is actually in position to, they're not able to stop him from pulling the flag here. So now it just comes down to, can Snagu stay alive at Dazed Clan's base, and so far he is. Oh, Scary's going to throw that flag off the map there, but
I'm going to say it 3 times: Sangu, 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 so I don't mess it up again. I want to make sure that I do them justice. Riznak still not able to find a slay. There's just chaos on the map. That flag is being moved by Diode. Riznak pops that overshield into their chest. Flag shot can get taken out.
The Warriors flag got returned, actually, so Warriors going to be first on the board after a great start to that flag run by Dazed Clan. Warriors able to turn it around at the last second, and actually they're running another flag in the hands of Snagu.
Thank you. Doing a great job of making sure that I get the name right and moving that enemy flag closer and closer to their base. 2 down for Dazed Clan, and Warriors should have a decent opportunity to score. It's just tricky as Dazed Clan members continue to drop. Zarners gets a slay gets damage at the main ramp, and now 2-0. Warriors being super efficient here and making you proud, Frenetic, and correct with your prediction here. It's going to be a mountain for Dazed Clan to come back in this series. But if they do, and if they're able to capture 3 flags uncontested, that would be extreme momentum going into the Game 5 Slayer.
That it would, and hey, I'm more than happy to be proven wrong. Static Bra wants to prove me wrong here, leading Dazed Clan with 7 kills. Trying to pick up number 8 and finds it the assist. But I kind of feel like Dazed Clan's problem here with their flag run was kind of a question of timing. They needed to clear out their attic and move the flag at sort of the same time. They weren't able to do that. Nice shot there out of a Static Bra. Definitely not giving in, not giving up, as picks up a second one. And I feel like this should be the start of the flag run. Sacagawea, yep, fly on the wall technology coming in clutch here as he's running the flag main ramp. I would have said, honestly, just run it through the rat tunnel. They've not killed a member at, excuse me. Not killed the guy who ended up top middle, as I'm losing my voice here. But 2 down still for Worriers. Aesthetic Bra moving this flag here. I'm kind of an interesting flag run, but hey, it works out. Dazed Clan is going to be on the board now. It's 2-1.
Yeah. That snowball starts rolling down the mountain and gaining momentum for the side of Dazed Clan, but Worriers are being aggressive here. They get some nice information to utilize. Riznak using that update to the fullest with that single branch.
Yes, that jump is just amazing addition, and it should have been in the game. It should have been on this map from the start, if you ask me.
But Riznak controlling the top mid here, trying to get shots onto lag shot, but lag shot drops behind, and Dazed Clan are going to have a tricky situation here.
So Riznak, not yet with support for a full run, but he gets the flagpole started, picked up McPizza Party, and doesn't need to rush this. This is pretty much exactly the way I would have handled it myself.
Ooh,
Goes down, but it's okay in the end. It's okay in the end. Worriers is spawning their back base. Dazed Clan has got the flag into the rat tunnel, and barring some kind of Christmas miracle, this is going to be all that she wrote.
Yeah, Mr. Epic Beast is going to be a one happy chatter if Diode is able to get this in. A lot of support for Worriers. Love to see it, and definitely showing why they are prominent members in the Halo, grassroots community. 2 down for Dazed Clan, 3 down, and that should be GG's, barring some kind of miracle. Diode, the nice performance on stream, and getting that flag cap. A little bit of bad.